following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I know so little about you, and yet,
know way too much.
way too much, more than I want to know sometimes.
Yeah. And then sitting on the couch, it'll just be like turn to look at the sergeant. It'll just be, you better be careful, Sarge, or you wind up, working for or with the low game. Who knows? You too might wind up a Sidewinder.
I mean, if CSEC were to crumble and fall, why not?
We can arrange this.
You've done enough! This is why you're not allowed out of the box.
Put me on the council and I'll have it sorted in a week.
You're a Quarian, you don't qualify.
You're racist.
I don't know, thanks for this typo. What the hell is Z-Tech? There, Z-Tech has been destroyed forever!
Passengers and crew are about to make the jump. Okay, you should be good to go back now.
Right. I'll be back.
Again, front view just on the whole.
I'm not going to make you make another piloting roll. I'm going to carry over the Nat 20 one.
Yeah, not Zalo!
That's one of the benefits of getting a Nat 20, I feel, especially when you make such a just small trip. But I'll just get you to roll the distance.
Is that also a 20?
Makes sense because you'd plot it all at the start for if you had such a short little jump to make.
Oh. 10. If that's for the distance.
8 hours.
So you'll be out before the ship.
You will actually will be out before the...
I'll have a couple hours. I don't know if I want to be out before but I don't know what I'm walking into.
But where will we have enough time to slick back our hair and get all of the oven mitts?
I can do that right now if you want. I've even got the shiny poncho.
Oh, actually, when you were in the convoy...
Rosa is going to go back to the party supplies and stuff and come back with a popper before we let Zolo out of the...
Happy New Year!
There'll be a couple of messages that come through when you guys hit the convoy.
Hit me.
One is for the group and one will be for Tiala.
I'll take the groups and Tialas.
The group one... actually, there will also be one for Logang.
Okay, give me the group one first, then low gains, and then Tiala can have hers.
Okay. The group one is you get a message from Afaria,
Who?
Yep.
the handmaiden.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and she has an update. The Falston Temple will depart Ilium on Monday, September 12th. And she said there's also here's some booking, here's the direct extranet booking site so that you can, once you've got your IDs set up.
Oh, perfect.
And how long is that away from now?
That's about a week.
Oh, that time's out, so that's the next thing we do after this.
Yep.
Great. I'm never getting that intro done in time. Oh well, we don't need it.
I mean, I don't know how long you guys are going to be at Rosa's planet.
Man, if we spend 4 weeks of actual playtime there, I'm going to kill all of you.
And the one for Logang is Miss Thenis Theritas has sent you a message just saying she'd like an interview about what happened on Navos and anything else you might have done since. Winky face.
Oh, I'll send back. Certainly, we have a few things on our plate, but once those are done with, I will find some time to squeeze you in, kitty face.
The one for Tiala is Lilia has sent you a message saying, "Hey, sorry, been busy with games, but hey, we're playing the Citadel Cheaters late next week. Hope I'll be able to catch up with you then. I'll be on the Citadel."
I'll send back what we're doing. Just clear the roses. Hopefully we'll be back in time.
So it should time out. Looking at it, it depends if Logan has told you about the. You updated the extranet about when the ship, the cruise.
Oh yes, I will add that
Yeah.
to our schedule as a sort of like a.
So her game should be the day after the temple gets in at the Citadel because it's finishes its journey there anyway. So it looks like
Okay.
it's going to time out for
Assuming we don't end up taking over the thing and taking the ship.
taking the ship. Yes. Oh, God damn it.
And selling it to Aria or something.
We name it the Floston Paradise.
So rename it to what the reference.
Just letting you know.
Yep, so I'll send that back to her. So we'll be back on station by then.
Sweet. He'll be like, "Great, hope to see you then." 3 hearts. But yeah, you're in the back with there's a group of people there, and your sister's there. Well, actually, 2 of your sisters are there technically. Thalea's there.
Yep. Okay, give her a hug.
She hugs you back. Hey, good to see you again. Feels like I don't know why I left last time, right?
Well, there's that. It's good. It's great to have you come along for Rose. It's good to see you here.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Yeah, I'm thinking of still seriously thinking of joining the group. So
Very confused, Rosa.
I'll take any opportunity I can to help out.
That's great. Yeah, I'm still going through the contract with the IRA. It's we never expected to expand this large and so far, so I don't want to shortchange anyone.
That's fair enough. As long as I'm out there, like taking down bad guys, cleaning up the galaxy.
Might actually give us a break. We seem to be we just touch station and then we're back out again.
Oh well, maybe if you've got more people, you can actually get more of a chance to have a break while B
no.
team or whatever you want to call them goes out there and.
I don't think that will happen.
Work expands to fill the time available to do it.
Yep.
Oh.
And if it doesn't, then clearly we didn't need that team.
If we had more pilots, then we can bring back more ships. And Tiala would have to be on the Citadel full time just to sell them all.
You haven't seen a new contract.
Still can't believe. Well, sorry, just still kind of reeling from what happened on that. What we found out, I should say, on that planet.
We've got more to get from him. Don't worry.
Yeah. So, have you actually had a chance to, take a break, catch up with anyone else?
No, each time we've been on station, I've literally cleaned the ship up and gone.
Damn.
Although, to be fair, the last time she did it, she cleaned the ship up to go before for the
For
funeral.
this, yes. So I've cleaned it twice for this, but again, it still needed cleaned up, and I wasn't going to ask you. You were busy.
Appreciated.
And Zalo.
At that time I was co-opted to make sex pickle juice, alright? Sorry.
See him coming out of it like the old joke from Family Guy.
I don't remember that.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm holding it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's a shame you never seem to get a breather. God, even when you do, something usually happens at the place you're supposed to be getting a vacation.
Yes.
So much so that they've asked us not to go back to Navos.
And if we don't, the ninjas win.
That's right. Is everyone comfortable? We've got enough space. I mean, the hold is a bit full of product, but again, there is enough space if you want to spread out and just don't touch the armory. You'll get incapacitated.
Oh yeah, your ship's VI will shoot us all.
No, gas.
Oh, your ship's VI will gas us all.
Unless you're wearing something that negates the gas, like a helmet, in which case then it will shoot you.
I'm not saying that, but they can infer it as much as they like.
Is there someplace I can put this bag?
Yeah, throw in the room.
Oh, sure.
I hope she
She
doesn't.
goes to throw
it.
it, but then she goes and places it carefully. This bulging.
A delicate balance.
Does it need to go in the armory?
No, it's fine.
It looks like a concealed weapon.
It looks like it's vibrating.
They don't make them big enough.
How long are you planning on going for?
I don't know. How long are we going there for?
No, a day.
Day, 2, week?
Oh. Yeah, that should be enough then.
45 minutes.
I might have had to bring a second one if it was any more than that.
There's no in between. It's the whole second one.
Does anyone need anything?
Cake?
Booze.
Does Logan literally say booze from
No, Jim.
Oh, Jim. Cake?
Booze.
Cake.
Don't know if we've got any cake.
What kind of...
Logan has been busy.
Sorry.
We
I
haven't.
thought it was one of the basic necessities. Air, water, and cake.
Well, the Fire Nation attacks, so no.
Cake? No.
I'm sorry, Tess. It's not really like a cake-worthy occasion that we're going to either.
That's
So
right.
Although there will be bean cake.
Let's see, is everybody else... What everybody else is wearing black?
They haven't got changed yet.
Yeah, I've got it in my suitcase here. Also, I'll be wearing my formal kilt.
Hold on, Tess.
Yeah?
Did you shower before you put that on?
I don't have time.
Into the shower with her.
Right,
Here, scrub
let's
there.
go.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
The shower is an oily mess in the very old land of Oz.
Crane's going to come
It's
back.
Zarlo's asleep.
Yes, wait till he comes out.
when will he
It's
come out?
okay to be
Hold
gay.
on. Have you got a timer on the door?
Yes.
6 hours. Because we're already done.
It's ready!
So it's probably sitting at 5:30, 5 hours. Yeah.
To be fair, at least her dress was black so you didn't notice the oil stains.
I'll clean as much as I can.
Guess I'll have to come out and cook dinner.
What do you mean open a thing that's got burgers already in it?
Yep.
Assuming you're not out of those, because I don't recall the last time you actually went to the kitchen. and
Oh,
cooked,
no.
so-
I will have to actually cook some things. That's a shame.
Well,
Chef hat, chef hat.
he does have one.
Put a little chef hat on, I guess.
You're a big one, 'cause you stole the Krogan's one too, didn't you?
Bad. Yeah. 16. It's not great.
The game makes food for the passengers.
Then I'll go back into the cockpit and stay attentive to the flying of the ship.
I'm kind of just assuming nobody's doing any like study stuff just because there's so many people.
There's no time for study. There's too many people. And it's more talking to everyone, catching up, seeing how everyone is.
Cool. So some time passes and Zalo collapses out of the pod as it goes ding!
I mean, pretty much. And
Is this where you call us to the 5 minute mark?
I mean, has anybody got any conversations they specifically want to have before, like...
Yeah.
Zalo shows up to ruin
Just
everything.
Rosa making sure Maria doesn't feel left out, just because everyone else seems to kind of
know each other a little bit in some way, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she sort of seems to be fairly chummy with the humans. But yeah, she seems to appreciate the effort to chat with her. She'll be like, how has Enrique been taking things? Have you talked to him at all?
I did, but he's still at the stage where he's being strong for everybody else, so I don't know. Maybe he might confide in you when you're...
Okay. I want to be there for him, you know?
Yeah. Just let me know if you know he needs anything, or...
Oh, I think I know what you mean. That thing that girlfriends notice that men will not actually admit to or say themselves, but you can tell.
Yeah.
Because you can read them like a book. Because they're not that complicated, even though they think they are. We're already like sisters, you and I.
Oh, dear.
Tell me I'm wrong, I'm not.
You're not wrong, but...
There we go.
I mean, you might not escape and keep making it back to the Citadel soon. You might wind up being stuck out here. Or if you can take him back with you.
And yeah, so you're about an hour out from arriving when Zalo's timer pings open.
Ding! Pop. Oh, what the hell?
And there's a whole bunch of people just staring at you.
Hang on, I think I might be seeing quadruple. I just gotta... Nope. Nope, that's Jim.
Hello there.
What's happening?
It's an intervention. Is that what the word
What
is?
for?
I'm not there.
Intervention?
Yes, you have been whoring out with prostitutes randomly, and we have come to make your face justice.
Didn't do any of that.
Look at all of
me.
the seasick that's turned out for you.
That is the sergeant.
Zalo, you need to change your evil ways.
What evil way specifically are we talking about here?
Do we need to talk?
What about? Well, I mean, obviously I probably should have slept more, and I probably should have been...
That's the
and
problem. With the prostitute. Sleep less.
At this point...
Well, I did sleep on a couch for... Wait, she's...
At this point, Rosa will actually lift her arm and inspect the battle net, and just kind of prompting you two that's basically like, the door wasn't even locked.
And then asking the prostitute to be Tiala.
I thought she was... I didn't ask her to be... I thought I was in the apartment.
You thought Tiala was a prostitute?
No,
that comes over the clock.
At this point, Rosa will actually reach across and just like like child being abused for celebrity things, slide Tess into frame in front of her, hands on shoulders, sad eyes.
That's not what was happening.
Well,
It was a misunderstanding. I just thought that she was you, and then I was at the apartment, and that Keepers had moved all the doorways around and put a useless foyer right where our living room was.
I'm sure I heard the same thing from Ator one day.
No, don't you lump me in with him.
Why, Ator's great, says Tess.
I'm sure
You
he
would be
is.
honoured to be lumped in with Ator.
He has his ways that I don't approve of.
But you seem to be aspiring to it.
That's not what... I thought
You
it
seem
was...
to have your ways that everybody here doesn't approve of, says Tess.
My ways
Should they hit
are
it?
cool and smart and have lots of science.
And prostitutes.
That was a coincidence.
Your ways are smart, says the Your ways are smart.
If you had seen the maths I was dealing with prior to landing that ship,
I'm not sure you did.
Are you sure you weren't just overtired as a simple task was incredibly taxing for you?
well, I
Can you
haven't reviewed the.
Can you show them to us then?
I sure can. Datapad's still on the ship.
The one you left unlocked.
Yeah, I thought I locked. I could have sworn I locked that. Hang on.
Well, it wasn't so much that it
Oh,
wasn't
it was
locked.
locked. I locked it open.
The door was open, yeah.
My ancestors will never forget
You
me.
stupid Welly!
Where's that robot of yours?
It's be on the ship too.
You know, that's the only way we can communicate with certain someone.
Well, I was unconscious. You put me in the pod.
You normally carry it ever with you.
It was too heavy. I was exhausted. I thought I'd just pick it up in the... Because I can't turn it on in the apartment anyway. Turns out I could have, because it wasn't the apartment.
It was your prostitute friends.
I'm going to have to apologise to her. Barging into her house with all those explosives.
I'm impressed you
She had
sleep with a
explosives?
full loadout on.
Oh, I mean, I'm always in the suit and can't really feel much of what's... I could sleep anywhere, honestly.
And yet you didn't, says Ted.
Well, I did once she drugged me.
But I mean, when you were flying the
Sorry.
ship the way you have.
She drugged you.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a change.
that was her, and I put to center. I didn't do any of that. Alright, there's lots of people.
Yes.
You know what?
Lots of seasick people.
I will not elaborate any further.
Oh, good. You can stop incriminating yourselves.
I think I should withdraw my favour from this one. Senorita says.
No, you can't do that.
Fine, it's just going to be smaller.
This is embarrassing. I'm going to my lab.
You may not be able to get to it. Rose has packed a lot of crates beside it.
I'll climb.
No.
You did fragile things.
I'm
there.
also very hungry.
We are almost there anyway.
Logan
What?
made that
I
for you
didn't do
specially.
anything with her.
Oh, welcome back, Zarlo.
Wish I could say it was good to be back. Where are we going?
Home.
The Vertilla. Home.
What? No, surely not.
Yeah, we're almost there, so...
What? Why did everything happen while I was asleep?
Because you didn't sleep when you're supposed to.
The mess was incredibly influential.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No.
Right, sorry, everyone. I've got head up front. I'll catch up with you after landing. Get ready, Zarlo. Head up front.
Man, when your family
So,
gets a
you
hold
want to
of-
bang your boss, huh?
And he would have waited until he walked out.
Oh, and then right after he says that, an arm wraps around you from behind because you didn't see her standing there and the layer's there. It's like, yeah, you want to bang my sister, huh?
Like, no, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, what's wrong with her?
I mean, she's fine or whatever, but no. No. You've got us all wrong. Oh. And while I'm eating, no less.
Zarlo, I can still hear you.
Well, you know what I mean.
Racist.
I'm not a...
The
What?
layer just puts her finger on that little.
What's the golden rule, Zarlo?
2 sentences.
Do we have to amend that one, Logan?
I'm busy.
Might want to up it to 5.
Then I just wouldn't talk.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
Tap,
You
tap
could be-
on the back.
Send a message to a zombie tool that's like, women generally don't like to hear that you find them disgusting.
Yes! I thought we explained this last time.
Think about it, Zarlo. You could be all taciturn and wearing bombs and stuff. You'd be like the heavy at the back of the group, being like, yeah!
Sandwich! No.
Instead of like getting in trouble for the things.
Well, I don't intentionally try to get in trouble. I just tried to go to bed.
With the prostitute.
Well, no.
Maybe
It just wasn't my bed.
maybe just set an alarm that reminds you to sleep earlier.
I get carried away with these kind of things. I think I made some progress, but I need to confirm.
Are you sure you weren't scribbling on it? With
I don't think you
crayons,
made progress if
maybe?
she had CSEC come by to haul you away. That's contragress.
Wrong kind of progress. I think I'm getting back into posh. Mostly just because there's not a lot
Come to
of,
the wrong
not
one.
a lot of room out here.
Solarian.
I can sort of sit down in it.
Oh, poor Zalos is dead.
I like him. He's got a more embarrassing prostitute story than me.
Is this about that prostitute we hired for you?
I forgot about that. Apparently it was very expensive.
Wasn't that a sex bot?
Oh no, I was talking about the one we hired for Daniel being his embarrassing story.
Yeah, that's why I just let that
I
come.
want to know why it was a Krogan.
That's why I let that come and go, because it's like, no, there is actually an embarrassing prostitute story for Daniel. That's why it's like, he doesn't say that, because it's like, no, that fits too well.
Salo turned looking like, oh, you've had one too, have you? This is my second one.
You as well, then.
No, there's no story. Get back to your sandwich.
I'm finished my sandwich.
Have another one.
I'm good.
Alright then. It's okay, Zalo, says just patting you like that.
Yeah. Well,
I still like you.
I mean, she even
No, disgusting.
she even got you a nice scarf. But you're going to have to go and freshen up before we see your family.
Why are we taking everyone to the flotilla? And why do I need a new scarf for the... This doesn't make any sense.
Just go and clean yourself up. We might be there shortly.
Going to, but I'm suspicious. I'm gonna go have a shower. Or plug a hose into my suit, or however it works in this case.
Loompa, loompa, doopity-dallo.
Okay, so time
What do
passes.
you get when you forget to sleep?
Yes, some time passes, and then you drop out of FTL when it's about the 5 minutes to the colony.
Attention, colony. This is IKS Sentinel requesting permission to land.
Permission granted. Welcome.
Gracias, senor.
See, it's good to see you. Here are the coordinates for you to land. I mean, it's the only docking place on here. If you've been here before, you know where to go. But here they are anyway.
Thank you, human colony.
You are welcome.
Sentinel out.
See,
Would you adjust your flying simply because of this colony actually has like active anti-air defenses?
Yeah, so I was just
They're
about to say,
they're
what I want to
angry.
actually do is come down a small distance and terrain follow. So I can go over the colony, then do the turn and land.
Just turn the defences off since we've got the codes.
And I got 21.
oh, some fancy paladin. Nice. Yeah, you could do that.
Fancy viewing on the
Some
table.
poor Spanish colonist who was just about to have a drink of coffee because
That is what happens.
yeah.
No, my Colombian.
El Diablo!
To get close to the colony, I'll switch the exterior speakers over to... what was it? What do we not get struck on YouTube for? Oh, find one of those, put it in. Unless you're just way checked out by this point.
Public domain song number 7.
It's probably the best sound system in the place.
Everywhere else has deliberately just got its music turned up too loud so it sounds tinny, because everything's going to sound like it's coming out of like a speaker that's got a rusty can wrapped around it. And the ship lands.
Didn't feel like it. Ship dock connection.
Attention, passengers and crew of the IKS Sentinel. We have arrived. You may go through decontamination and disembark. Welcome to Rannoch.
This quantity we can
Now
go
I know he's
back
fucking with
hatch
me.
if you want. Drop back hatch.
Sure. Maybe front hatch, because that's
Front
where
hatch,
it
yeah.
loads out.
That's right. I'll head up. Take everyone down the main hatch.
Gotcha.
At least we can get everyone out at a faster pace.
Thalia smirks. Start playing with the Romney tool. You get a message from an unknown source, Salo.
Huh?